Okay, so now we are moving on to the manicure portion. So to start, your verbal instructions will be, and you'll have 20 minutes to do this, okay? You will now perform the basic manicure portion of this exam. You will perform a complete manicure, including polish. Upon completion of this procedure, please turn the mannequin hand towards the front to indicate you are finished. This procedure is 20 minutes and you will be informed when you have 10 minutes and 5 minutes remaining. Okay. So we got our 10-minute timer. All right. So remember your song, sanitize yours then hers. So let's, and then length goes down. So we gotta take the length down. I've got scissors here to help it go a little bit quicker. And you've gotta change your shape. So you're gonna change your shape and your length. Now, when the pieces flop, you need to throw them in the trash. Don't leave them laying everywhere. This is going to be a lot faster than filing forever. So we need to get a uniform length and uniform shape.
So I'm actually cutting the nails into a curved shape because we started off with a square shaped nail and we have to change the shape. So I'm cutting them into a shape of a curve and cutting them uniformly. So that way I'm removing the length and I'm cutting them into the shape, and that's going to make less filing and help speed up the process.
Two, when you're doing this, if you just kind of put your, let me make sure I'm in the, so you could see, yeah, if you kind of put your, saw how I kind of put my finger over it so it didn't like flop everywhere. All right. Sure we got it. I want to do as much work as I can with the scissors or the clipper, nail clippers, because I don't want to be having to file forever. All right. And then make sure you, of course, got your nails on there even when you applied them, so that way you can see if you don't want to be thrown off on if the length is the same or if you just glued one on higher than the other. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna discard. All right. Gonna get in my drawer. Okay.
Make sure it's still going. Okay.
Remember, just fold it under. Lay it down, sanitize. You cannot have multiple items out of the same item, only one of each item. Now, of course, you want to make sure your drawer closes all the way. My mannequin stand is in the way. All right, so remember, you want to pinch the sidewalls away from the nail and kind of hold the nail on while you're at it. So all you need is for your nail to pop off. Okay. Now I started with the rough side to be fast, and now I'm coming in with the smooth side. So pinching the sidewalls away. Do not hit the glove. That would be like nicking your client's skin, okay? Your client would bleed. Your glove will bleed sand. If you nick your glove, you can treat it as a blood spill procedure and try to band-aid her up. And of course, we are corner to centering on our filing. So divide that nail in half in your corner. I'm going kind of fast here because we only have so much time. You only get 20 minutes for this. So corner, center. You notice I'm kind of at like a 45-degree angle here with my filing because that kind of helps get the underneath a little too. So we're pinching, we're holding the nail on, killing two birds with one stone. Now I'm flipping over to my finer side to fine tune my shape. Okay. Pinching away the sidewall. And hold that nail on. So the good thing about leaving a good like free edge is you don't have to worry about having to get too close to the actual like finger and accidentally nicking the glove with your file. Now at this point, if I see that like some is getting underneath there, kind of get under there and bevel that out. Get those little piecers out of there. All right. This one needs to come a little bit. So no seesawing allowed. So see how I'm holding from underneath? Means I'm able to pinch my sidewalls away and hold that nail steady so I'm not ripping the nail off of her finger. Kind of pulling those pieces out, beveling up underneath, get those little straggle pieces. Really hope you guys can see this. I hope my camera's close enough. All right, shapes look nice and uniform. Length looks nice and uniform. Kidding, this pinky. Oh, there we go. Flipped my file around to get the fresh side that hasn't been used yet. There. Really, and if you have a big difference, you can always get those scissors out of your trash, spray them with some disinfectant, sanitize your hands. And use them to save you some time. Okay, making sure I got all those little pieces. Okay. All right, looking good. So, discard. So we said length goes down, wet them down. So let's bring this over here. Notice the hands facing me still, because we are not done yet. Get everything completely submerged. So push those fingers down. Boom, it's all submerged. I hope you can see it. Now, this is, get your brush. This is another way to get like those little frilly pieces out from filing. So we brush the nail down. Now, of course, doing a manicure on a person, you remove the polish first. At State Board, that is not a graded task line because we're starting on fresh, clean nails. Down, so we're safely brushing down, and then we're getting underneath as well. Okay, all done there. Discard, set that aside. We're gonna dry. Thoroughly dry, so we thoroughly wet. Now we're thoroughly drying. Okay, there's my 10 minutes. So my 10-minute warning. All right, I'm pushing the button. Okay, so now I need a 5-minute warning now. Okay, gotta hustle. So we gotta make sure they're thoroughly dry. Push back my cuticles while I'm drying. Like pretend cuticles, right? If any water spills from your bowl, you wanna wipe it up. So if you need to get your towel out of your drawer, you can do that too. Okay, so cuticle cream. Notice I have one side of my orange wood stick already cotton, so I'm not having to mess with that. Do not touch the nozzle or tip of your product to the applicator, because that would be bad infection control. And then lid back on, and so cuticle cream. Push. Then clean. Clean under free edge. So I just dunked in my finger bowl. Just going under that free edge. That also helps to get any little pillies. Pilly file pieces. And then nip all in one. You're almost done. So safely nipping. We're not poking the client. We're not ripping. We're squeezing. We're going around. So flat blades down. So you want to make sure you're not showing a pulling motion. You're just closing the blade, opening the blade, moving aside. And your blade is down. Not pointing in, not pointing up, down. Okay. Discard. You're all in one, you're almost done. So bump, bump, bump. Buff oil massage polish. Okay, so buffing. Little circles, use the point. So you're not getting skin. We don't want to get the skin, but we want to get all the shine off of the nail. Here's your chance too. If you still had any leftover pillies underneath filey pieces. Circle, circle, circle. Get all the shine off the nail. So we're pinching away. Pinching. I'm kind of doing like circles. And then when I see those little pilly pieces, I can get them. So there should be no rough edges. Everything should be nice and smooth. This one needs a little bit more curve to it. I could get my emery board out. I think I can get it with this. All right. Okay. Buff oil massage polish. Isn't it nice having one side of these ready to go? Do not touch it to your... Oh, lid back on. And oil. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's see here if Stratus can do it. Loosen up my massage cream. Sanitize. She needs a spatula, fold it under. You know what? Catching myself. Let's, oh no, we're good. Okay, massage. Front of the hand. Real good. Flip that hand over. So it's palm, fingers, top of the hand, palm. That's it. Make sure you get everything. Make sure you flip it over. You cannot just do it all from top. Wipe it off. We don't want any residue of lotion on the glove. All right. Ooh, trying to be quick. Could have got a piece of cotton out for the removal of the oil while we were in the drawer. Okay. Let's get our piece of cotton. Set it down, sanitize. Okay. I'm not going to touch to the lid. Boop, boop. Lid back on. Remove the cream on the whole nail and the underside of the nail. You do not want to leave any oil residue on the nail. That's going to make painting atrocious. So, we got 5 minutes. Base coat. All right, holding my hand, my finger, got a little gooper, little stringy do, we don't want that. Remember, scrape the back side, okay, of the brush. And do not get it against her fake cuticle. Boop, cap a free edge. And we're not gonna have time to let it dry in between coats. Get it on there. Pinch sides away. All right. Color. Do not blow on her hand. That would be bad infection control. Ah, and make sure you have your stuff all loosened first. Give her a little fan. All right. It does not do you any good to get it all over the fingers because you're rushing. You do not want to wait till the end to get it off of a glove because it'll just dry on there.
And if you run out of time at the end, you don't want to have polish all over the skin. So you want to clean that as you go.
I have given up on rushing. The nice thing is you won't be giving instructions while you're doing the manicure. So you will not have to worry about if talking anybody through anything. See what we will pull.
So really, if you're starting to run out of time, think of those key procedure graded task lines. If you look at, we've got base coat is applied to the entire nail plate. Dark nail polish is applied to the entire nail plate. Top coat is applied to the entire nail plate. Polish is smooth and even on the nail plate, and skin and cuticle are free of polish. So if you don't get all of those nails painted, you could miss out on several procedure tasks that you can get points taken away for. But let's say you get that base coat and nail polish applied to all of the nails, the entire nail plate. You're going to get all of those task lines. The only thing you would miss out on is top coat. So it's important that you make sure you do a good job with the color on all of the nails.
You notice you got a little nail on there, so I'm just scraping off the back side and I'm leaving a good amount of polish on the brush, flattening my brush out. So we do not want to get right up against the skin or fake glove, whatever you want to call it. You want to leave a smidge, because you would be flooding the cuticle if you got it all the way up there. But now we're not going to want a great big gap either. State Board, one of their graded task lines, one of the task lines you're going to get graded on is that you've thoroughly covered the nail neatly. Notice how I'm pinching the skin away, and then capping the free edge is a big help. Now, because of your lack of time, you're not going to be able to let the coats dry very well in between.
And then also, I've even seen where people have forgotten things, like somebody's forgotten their manicured hand. So they've actually just used their own hand to do the procedure. Now, they're not going to get that sanitized as mannequin hand points, but they could still earn the shaping of the free edge and the changing the length and the shape and the fingers immersed in water. So you could still earn a lot of task lines even if you forget something. We had a student, they forgot foil, and I think she used end papers. And yeah, obviously she didn't get all of her procedure task lines, but she was able to earn some of them, and it was enough points that she passed. So you just got to be thinking outside the box, so that way you can hit on as many of those graded procedure task lines and get those points.
Be careful too if you have cotton on your fingers. That's going to get in your nail polish and mess up all your hard work. And it's better to kind of just do a great big bead of that top coat. See, we got a little cotton, so I'm going to pull that out and then go over just a little bit. Perfect. When I say a great big bead, I mean mindful you don't want it to flop onto the skin, but these nails are pretty good size, so.
My timer actually went off right before I started the top coat. So, like I said, I would just have missed out on the top coat is applied to the entire nail. Those are the only points I would have lost because I got through everything else accurately. So what you would just do is, if that happens to you, just quickly remove the towel and any other soiled materials that might be there, like if you've still got your orange wood stick out or something. Remove those things, throw them in your trash can, and then you can turn your hand around. And you know, the rest of the procedure I'm going to show you is for if you have time to complete to the very end.
Okay. We need, just in case there's anything left that we might need to clean up, let's give it one more little final looky. Now my stuff has been sitting in this bag since last year, so my glove has something on it. You're going to want to make sure all of your stuff is completely clean, sanitized before you go. And we're just making sure. Okay. Discard. Let's get that soiled towel out of there. Put your towel, soak up your water in your finger bowl. Wipe up all the water off your station. And that could go in this card. Now we can turn it around. And really, you could even discard this chick too. Boom! Okay, and now they know you're ready to be checked.
I did call State Board after I made this video, and they did state that after they examine their hand, they will give you instructions on getting your duffel bag and cleaning up. So, you know, if you ran out of time and you didn't get to remove all the products in the finger bowl, you will get to do that after they examine your hand. But however, as soon as they say time, you want to get any soiled items out of there. So your towel, orange wood sticks, whatever might be left, cotton, and you want to throw those things away before you turn that hand around. And so here is a visual on how
they can
to
check that,
go about your cleanup procedure
they'll tell you
after they've examined your hand, and they instruct you to do so.
Proceed. So that way then what you'll do is after they're done looking at your hand, then you can go ahead and discard your hand, discard everything in here except for your paper towels. So discard all of that. Get you a paper towel. Discard the baggie. We'll pretend like I'm discarding my hand. It's wet. I don't want to throw it in there, but yeah, discard your hand. And then we're gonna spray, and then chair, okay? And then we can even discard our disinfectant at that point. Okay, top to bottom, right? So top, drawer. And then I don't know if we can even see, I'm about to do I sprayed my chair. So now we gotta wipe it. Discard. Get all their stuff tied up in your baggie. And then they'll probably tell you can get your duffel bag at that point, but sanitize.
Remember, everything you
Okay.
throw in your trash bag comes home with you. So make it easy on yourself. Throw it all in your trash bag. And then when you get your duffel bag, you'll throw your trash bag in your duffel bag and you'll sort it out when you get home. So just to show you the end result, you can see that the length and the shape have all been changed. You can see that the length of all the nails are uniform and the shape of all the nails are uniform. You can see that the nail has been completely covered with all polish, and that the skin and the cuticle are free of polish, and we've capped the free edge. That really is going to make a big difference on the tip being clean, that free edge being clean. So you want to make sure that you cap the free edge with all steps of the polish.